The 1930s were trying times for the United States. The Great Depression began in 1929 and lasted until World War II, which began in 1941 for the United States. The Great Depression greatly influenced the communities on Long Island. Many city jobs and general wages were cut, and many people in the town of Hempstead were threatened with losing their homes due to economic hardships. To help deal with the Great Depression, many organizations were formed, such as the Welfare Board, to help the needy. During the Depression, many adults dropped out of high school or skipped college to work and help their families. The New Deal was created by President FDR to help the nation recover from the Depression. Its programs impacted Long Island greatly. One New Deal program, the Works Progress Administration, created the Federal Art Project, which employed artists to make murals and artwork for government buildings and schools. The 1940s brought the Great Depression to an end and the start of World War II. As the war progressed throughout Europe and Asia, the United States, although attempting to stay neutral, began strengthening the military to prepare for a possible entrance into the war. Long Island was greatly affected by the growth of production of military weapons because there were many aviation companies located on Long Island. World War II greatly affected life in Mepham High School. Many students enlisted in the military, and students and families bought war bonds. The school newspaper, The Buccaneer, wrote updates about the war and gave students information on how to help with the war effort. War bonds were advertised in the paper as well. 25 Mepham alumni died during World War II. The principal at that time, Mr. Stanford H. Calhoun, left his job to join the war effort as he served in the U.S. Air Force from 1943 to 1946. World War II ended in 1946 with a victory for the Allied powers, including the U.S. America was a leading world superpower at this time. After the Americans came home from war and began to readjust to life during peacetime, veterans returned home, rejoined the workforce, and attempted to return to normalcy. Life for the average family living in Belmore in the 1940s was very different due to the war. People contributed to the war effort by buying war bonds, and people tried to conserve goods needed for the war. In Belmore, children and teenagers often went to the movie theaters for fun. They also listened to the radio and went to local stores to buy candy. The beach was also a popular place for high school students and families during the summer. Throughout the winter, teenagers enjoyed ice skating.
Parking field was full of grass because of no cars and so on, and that was a lot. And Mepham High School would be in the front of the center wall.
West Bath.
Was it the West Bath House?
And one side was Freeport,
Okay,
and the
all
other,
right.
one side was Freeport, and one side
That's
was
right.
Yeah.
That's right. And that was our big town.
Yeah.
Everyone.
So it's either the school or Jones
Yeah,
Beach.
it was the West
This is
Bath.
what you did.
We did a lot in the Meadowbrook woods.
Yeah.
We ice skated,
Oh, yeah.
and many a time you'd have to run. The troopers would come because you really weren't black. You'd have to run with your ice skates through the woods and over the hills.
But yeah, we all ice skated.
Yes.
During the 1940s, thanks to the increased job opportunities, many teenagers had jobs.
I worked at the farmer's house. I worked between my junior and senior year in the home here in Scotland.
The lives of students greatly revolved around their school and its events, such as football games, sports nights, and various school dances. Everyone attended their school activities whenever they could.
My favorite memory is that I was French on first year.
Well, we had junior prom, we went to, we went to, and they had everyone was all dressed in long hair.
Sports night was a big night.
Yes, that was.
After high school, some students went to college while others went on to join the workforce. Many people never really left their hometown, but some went on to work in New York City. Women had limited job options but were beginning to advance in their careers as well. Many women worked in the city as secretaries for various companies.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
But I think travel anywhere that you go because you just see You don't want to become so insular that this is it, because it isn't. I've been to Europe all over Europe. I've been to Mexico many, many times because I'm a very good close friend of Mexico. I've been to Australia twice. And the Caribbean, just to go down on vacation. Alaska. Pursue your dream. Yeah. Even if it isn't what you think it's going to be.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.